Hill Street Blues, which premiered in 1981, is a groundbreaking police drama that left a lasting impact on audiences worldwide. This video honors 35 cast members who have passed away, paying tribute to their valuable contributions to the arts and viewers. If you find this content interesting, please leave a comment with the number 1. If not, comment with 0. Don't forget to like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss more exciting videos. Let's get started. James Sikking took on the role of Lieutenant Howard Hunter in Hill Street Blues in 1981 at the age of 47. His character, Howard Hunter, was the commander of the emergency action team, known for his eccentric behavior and at times a rigid, almost militaristic demeanor. Hunter stood out with his passionate speeches and intense perfectionism, always prioritizing precision and tactical discipline. Though often seen as quirky and occasionally the target of his colleagues' teasing, Hunter remained deeply committed to duty and unwaveringly loyal to the police force. Over time, the character began to reveal his vulnerabilities and complex inner world, showing that he too was a man struggling to adapt to the constant changes of a high-stress, demanding work environment. Howard Hunter's presence not only brought humor through quirky and often comedic moments, but also highlighted the chaos and gritty reality of life inside a police precinct. Beneath the stern exterior of a commanding officer was someone with a deep sense of responsibility and a sincere heart. Beyond his role in Hill Street Blues, James Sikking enjoyed a rich acting career that spanned several decades with standout performances in films such as Outland 1981, Star Trek III, The Search for Spock 1984, and the TV series Doogie Howser, M.D., where he played Dr. David Hauser. He was widely praised for his versatility and intelligent acting style, which added depth to a wide range of genres. James Sikking passed away on July 13, 2024, at the age of 90 due to age-related health complications. Torrin Black took on the role of Detective Neil Washington in Hill Street Blues in 1981 at the age of 40. Washington was the embodiment of a calm, sharp, and street-smart detective, deeply familiar with the inner workings of urban police work. He often partnered closely with Detective J.D. LaRue, forming a contrasting duo. Washington was composed, logical, and restrained, while LaRue tended to act impulsively and hot-headed. This balance highlighted Washington's professionalism and integrity in every situation. Torrin Black took on the role of Detective Neil Washington in Hill Street Blues in 1981 at the age of 40. Washington was the embodiment of a calm, sharp, and street-smart detective, deeply familiar with the inner workings of urban police work. He often partnered closely with Detective J.D. LaRue, forming a contrasting duo. Washington was composed, logical, and restrained, while LaRue tended to act impulsively and hot-headed. This balance highlighted Washington's professionalism and integrity in every situation. Beyond his acting career, Torrin Black was also a devoted adoptive father, having adopted 10 children and actively participating in numerous programs supporting underprivileged families and children. He consistently used his voice and influence to help those less fortunate, a core part of the legacy he left behind. Torrin Black passed away on July 21, 2022, at the age of 82 following a brief illness. Although the specific cause of death was not disclosed, his contributions to both the arts and society continue to be deeply remembered, serving as a lasting example of dedication and compassion for future generations. Rene Enriquez joined Hill Street Blues in 1981 as Lieutenant Ray Cayetano at the age of 48. Ray Cayetano was a dedicated and loyal police officer who steadily rose through the ranks within the complex system of the Hill Street precinct. As a Hispanic-American, Cayetano not only faced the everyday challenges of police work, but also navigated cultural and political difficulties in a workplace that was diverse, yet at times marked by racial bias. In the early seasons, Cayetano served as second-in-command under Captain Furillo, consistently working hard to prove his competence and earn his place in a system that often favored white officers. The character of Ray Cayetano symbolized the challenges that minority officers faced in gaining recognition and respect. Though he could sometimes come across as rigid, he always prioritized justice and progress, demonstrating deep dedication and steadfastness in his role. In real life, René Enriquez was an American actor of Nicaraguan descent, known for his authenticity and seriousness in portraying his characters. He appeared in numerous television shows throughout the 1970s and 1980s, but it was his role in Hill Street Blues that truly defined his career. His life was cut short after a battle with pancreatic cancer. René Enriquez passed away on March 23, 1990, at the age of 58. Despite his early passing, his contributions remain a powerful symbol of minority representation in the entertainment industry and of unwavering perseverance throughout his professional journey. Keel Martin took on the role of Detective J.D. LaRue in Hill Street Blues in 1981, at the age of 37. J.D. LaRue was a talented detective known for his charm and sharp intellect, but also deeply conflicted. He struggled with alcoholism, a battle that significantly impacted both his personal life and career. LaRue stood as a poignant example of wasted potential caused by personal demons, while also reflecting the complexity and multi-dimensional nature of those who serve in law enforcement. The close friendship between LaRue and Detective Neil Washington provided emotional balance and was a highlight throughout the series. The contrast between LaRue's impulsive, passionate nature and Washington's calm, rational demeanor brought depth and powerful moving moments to the show. On stage and screen, Keel Martin skillfully portrayed the complexity of this character, earning critical acclaim for his authentic and emotionally rich performances. Beyond Hill Street Blues, he also made his mark in theater with plays like Panic and Needle Park. Tragically, his career was cut short when he passed away on December 28, 1990, at the age of 46 due to lung cancer. Despite his brief life, Keel Martin left an indelible mark with his portrayal of J.D. LaRue, a deeply human character who reflected the real struggles of life and work faced by police officers. He stands as a testament to the power of perseverance and compassion in the face of serious personal challenges. Michael Conrad played Sergeant Phil Esterhaus at the age of 55. Esterhaus was the most beloved roll call sergeant at the Hill Street precinct, known for his calm demeanor, authority, and his catchphrase, "Be careful out there." He was a symbol of dignity, wisdom, and compassion, serving as a father figure to the officers under his command. The morning briefings he led became a signature element of each episode, blending humor with serious reminders about the dangers of police work. Beyond his work, Esterhaus had a rich personal life, often dating women younger than himself, adding complexity and depth to the character. This role earned Michael Conrad 2 prestigious Emmy Awards and portrayed a warm, responsible leadership figure. Unfortunately, his time on Hill Street Blues ended abruptly when he passed away on November 22, 1983, at the age of 58, from urethral cancer. The show honored him with a heartfelt farewell, recognizing his significant contributions, both as an actor and through the character of Esterhaus. Robert Prosky took on the role of Sergeant Stan Jablonski at the age of 54, stepping in to fill the position after Phil Esterhouse's passing. Jablonski brought a completely different style, blunt and gruff, yet still retaining the sensitivity of a hard-working everyman. His famous catchphrase, "Do it to them before they do it to us," reflected a pragmatic outlook and streetwise savvy honed from years of experience on the beat. Although lacking the charm and romantic appeal of his predecessor, Jablonski demonstrated unwavering dedication to the officers under his command, adding diversity and depth to the show. Robert Prosky was a seasoned actor with a diverse career on stage and screen beloved for his roles in well-known films like Mrs. Doubtfire and Dead Man Walking. He passed away on December 8, 2008, at the age of 77 due to complications following heart surgery. If you enjoyed this story and want to learn more, don't forget to like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exciting content. Let's continue together right now. Barbara Bosson played Faye Furillo, the ex-wife of Captain Frank Furillo, at the age of 42. Faye was an emotionally rich and witty woman, yet complicated by the wounds of a broken marriage. Although they no longer lived together, Faye frequently appeared in Frank's life, causing conflicts related to raising their son. The character of Faye brought a deeply human element to the show, highlighting the struggles of women going through divorce, single motherhood, and emotional pain in a rapidly changing society. This role earned Barbara Bosson multiple Emmy nominations and admiration from critics. After retiring from acting in the late 1990s, she lived a peaceful life away from the spotlight. Barbara Bosson passed away on February 18, 2023, at the age of 83. Andy Romano played Deputy Police Chief Warren Briscoe at the age of 46. Briscoe was a high-ranking official within the Hill Street command structure, often appearing during political situations or crises requiring department-wide management. He was known for his calculating, calm demeanor and political savvy, representing the administrative side of policing. Briscoe was more concerned with image budgets and the chain of command than with hands-on work in the field. His character created a clear contrast with the street-level officers, reflecting the pressures of public opinion on law enforcement policies. Andy Romano had a long career playing roles such as police officers, judges, and other figures within administrative systems, often embodying the image of strict authority. He appeared in films like Donnie Brasco, 1997, The Naked Gun, and numerous action TV shows throughout the 1980s and 1990s. Romano was known for his straightforward acting style and strong on-screen presence. He passed away on September 14, 2022, at the age of 86. The official cause of death was not disclosed. Lawrence Tierney played Sergeant Jenkins in 1985 at the age of 66. Jenkins was an experienced, straightforward police officer, embodying the tough, no-nonsense attitude typical of the old-school police generation. The character reflected the harshness and pragmatism of law enforcement in earlier times. Jenkins was almost rough and rigid, but absolutely loyal to his duty. Although his screen time was limited, Jenkins stood out as a living symbol of the police force's tough past. The conflicts between Jenkins and more progressive characters in the show highlighted the generational divide within the police department. In real life, Lawrence Tierney was also known for playing tough, hard-edged men with volatile temperaments. He appeared in the classic film noir Dillinger 1945 and made a notable comeback in Quentin Tarantino's Reservoir Dogs 1992. Tierney was both respected and controversial in Hollywood. He passed away on February 26, 2002, at the age of 82 due to pneumonia. Larry D. Mann played Judge Lee Oberman at the age of 61. Oberman was a supporting character within the justice system, often presiding over minor cases and matters involving the police. With a sarcastic tone and a weary expression, this character brought authenticity to the courtroom scenes in the show. He symbolized the fatigue and frustration of a legal system operating within a city full of pressure and complexity. The character of Oberman brought a dry wit, while also conveying the coldness of a bureaucratic system. Larry D. Mann was a Canadian actor with a versatile career spanning radio, television, and film. He was best known as the voice of Yukon Cornelius in the 1964 special Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Mann passed away on January 6, 2014 in Los Angeles at the age of 91. Arnold Johnson played a nameless drunk who was frequently arrested or found passed out in the jail cell in Hill Street Blues at the age of 61. Johnson's character not only added a touch of humor, but also served as a poignant reminder of the vicious cycle of poverty addiction and society's indifference. His often slurred, incoherent dialogue and weary demeanor conveyed the heavy burden of a challenging life. The character's repeated arrests echoed tragically the fate of those trapped in a spiral of despair. Arnold Johnson was a veteran actor who appeared in notable films such as Putney Swope, 1969, Shaft, 1971, and Rocky, 1976. He was highly regarded for his ability to portray deep and authentic characters. Johnson passed away on April 10, 2000, at the age of 78. The cause of death was not disclosed. Troy Kirby Jr. played Officer Dudley Hicks at the age of 25 in Hill Street Blues in 1982. Dudley Hicks was a calm and steady police officer working at the Hill Street precinct. Though not a central character, he represented the everyday patrol officers, contributing to the show's realism and dramatic emotion. Hicks frequently appeared in background scenes, roll calls, or street patrols, symbolizing the thousands of real-life officers quietly serving without much recognition. His steady presence helped create a solid framework for the series, allowing viewers to feel the connection and daily rhythm of a busy police station. In real life, Troy Kirby Jr. had a relatively brief television acting career, with his role as Dudley Hicks considered his most notable highlight. Afterward, he gradually stepped away from the spotlight, and little is known about his personal life following his departure from acting. Troy Kirby Jr. passed away on January 29, 2009, at the age of 51. The official cause of death was not disclosed. Though his career was short-lived, Kirby's role left a lasting impression in one of the most groundbreaking TV series, reminding audiences of the quiet dignity held by small but important roles. Ernie F. Orsatti appeared as a bank robber in an early episode of Hill Street Blues in 1981 when he was 41 years old. Though a small role, it was highly impactful, vividly illustrating the sudden and brutal dangers police officers face in their daily work. Despite only a brief appearance and no specific character name, Orsatti's performance brought intense, tense energy, adding authentic vitality to the storyline. He portrayed a reckless man with almost nothing left to lose, breathing life into the character through an unstable and desperate demeanor. Beyond this role, Ernie F. Orsatti had a modest television career during the 1980s, appearing in series like The A-Team Hunter and St. Elsewhere. He was also the son of Ernie Orsatti, a former professional baseball player. Ernie F. Orsatti passed away on September 12, 2020, at the age of 80. The cause of death was not disclosed. Though not a household name, his brief but impactful appearances contributed to the gritty realism that made Hill Street Blues a landmark in television history. Charles Levin played Eddie Gregg at the age of 33 in Hill Street Blues in 1982. Eddie Gregg was a recurring character who left a deep emotional impact on the show. As a gay man, Eddie struggled in a society filled with hostility and prejudice. Torn between survival and maintaining his dignity, he often shared warm and understanding interactions with Detective Belker, creating some of the rare, deeply human moments in the series. Levin's performance was subtle and nuanced, portraying Eddie not just as a victim, but as a survivor with charm, deep pain, and a unique sense of humor. Eddie's presence challenged social prejudices and gave a voice to marginalized people at a time when such roles were rare on television. Charles Levin was a talented actor with many memorable roles in popular series such as Seinfeld, playing the neurotic Mohel, the Golden Girls, and Alice. He was known for his expressive acting and quick-witted humor, skillfully blending elements of drama and comedy. Sadly, Levin went missing in late June 2019 and was found dead on June 28, 2019, near Selma, Oregon, at the age of 70. The cause of death was determined to be an accident after he fell down a steep terrain while seeking help. His passing was a great loss to those who appreciated his deeply human and compelling storytelling. Michael Lerner played Raleigh Simone at age 42 in Hill Street Blues in 1983. Raleigh Simone was a flashy yet hypocritical lawyer frequently involved in shady deals and dubious legal tactics. His character brought a dramatic, satirical edge embodying the ruthless charm of a streetwise attorney who survives in the gray areas of justice. Simone was well-versed in every legal loophole and didn't hesitate to exploit them, often giving police officers and judges headaches. Despite his morally questionable traits, he remained an entertaining and vibrant character existing in a chaotic world of loyalty and deceit. Michael Lerner had a distinguished film and television career, earning an Academy Award nomination for his role in Barton Fink, 1991. He also appeared in notable films such as Godzilla 1998, Elf 2003, and various popular TV series. Lerner was known for bringing sharp intellect and unique charisma to his roles, often portraying powerful characters with morally ambiguous qualities. He passed away on April 8, 2023, at the age of 81. The cause of death was not officially disclosed. His career and keen acting ability made him one of Hollywood's most respected character actors. Pat Corley portrayed investigator Wally Najdorf at the age of 51 in Hill Street Blues in 1982. Najdorf was a regular presence in the morgue, delivering autopsy results and darkly humorous commentary with a cigarette in hand and a weary, disenchanted expression. The character embodied the harsh realities of police work, having witnessed so many deaths that fear no longer touched him, yet he maintained a sharp wit humor and professionalism. Najdorf became an essential part of balancing the show's somber and human elements, bringing authenticity and vitality to the police station environment. Pat Corley was a veteran actor known for his deep, resonant voice and the distinctive appeal of the working-class persona he portrayed. He gained fame for his role as Phil the bartender on Murphy Brown, as well as for appearances in Night Court Moonlighting and the film All the President's Men, 1976. He passed away on September 11, 2006, from congestive heart failure at the age of 76. His long career and unique voice left a lasting impact in both comedy and drama. Morgan Woodward played John Renko at the age of 57 in Hill Street Blues. Renko was a tough, street-smart cop who brought intensity and unpredictability to his scenes. Gruff, disciplined, and uncompromising Renko often operated on the edge of the law, embodying the moral ambiguity that defined the world of Hill Street Blues. With a deep voice and piercing gaze, Woodward portrayed Renko as a ticking time bomb, a man shaped more by war than by the law. Morgan Woodward was a talented actor known for more than 250 roles in television and film, including Cool Hand, Luke 1967, Gunsmoke Dallas, and Star Trek. His stern demeanor and commanding presence, combined with a piercing gaze, often led him to portray authority figures or ruthless villains. He passed away on February 22, 2019, at the age of 93 in California. His legacy remains that of a classic performer remembered for his steely stare and unforgettable intensity. Rennie Santoni played Danny Santana at the age of 45 in Hill Street Blues in 1984. Santana was a streetwise character appearing in numerous episodes dealing with drugs and gang activity, reflecting the thin line between crime community and personal survival. He was both a product and a symbol of the city's social struggles. His character was multi-layered at times, cunning at times tragic, highlighting the show's theme that people are rarely entirely good or evil. Santana's story opened a window into a world of poverty and despair, but also one of resilience and grit. Rennie Santoni had a diverse career with memorable roles in Dirty Harry 1971, Cobra 1986, and as Poppy in Seinfeld. He was known for his expressive face and gravelly voice, often portraying sharp-edged characters, whether comedic criminal or deeply conflicted. He passed away on August 1, 2020, after a long battle with cancer at the age of 81. His legacy is a rich collection of roles full of personality, humor, and depth, reflecting empathy and the extraordinary resilience of those living on the margins of society. Richard Rote played Mr. Farnsworth, a rigid and by-the-book bureaucrat in Hill Street Blues at the age of 40. Though his appearance was brief, Farnsworth symbolized the out-of-touch administrative class, highlighting the disconnect and inefficacy between city management and the frontline police force dealing with the gritty realities of urban life. Richard Rote was known as a familiar and reliable face on television for over 4 decades, often portraying doctors, lawyers, or office professionals in popular shows such as Seinfeld Friends Dallas and The Golden Girls. He also had a recurring role in Days of Our Lives. Rote passed away on August 5, 2022, at the age of 89. Though not widely recognized by name, he consistently brought depth and credibility to every scene he appeared in, leaving a quiet but lasting mark on television history. Gregory Sierra played Assistant District Attorney Ada Alvarez in Hill Street Blues at the age of 46. Alvarez was an energetic and passionate figure, often clashing with both the police and defense attorneys, reflecting the inherent tensions within the justice system between the letter of the law and its enforcement. A principled yet flexible character, he pushed cases forward with determination and carried a strong moral core even when disagreeing with those who bent the rules. Gregory Sierra brought a sense of dignity, urgency, and unwavering integrity to the role. Gregory Sierra had a distinguished career with major roles in Sanford and Son Barney Miller and Miami Vice. Known for his resonant voice and nuanced expressiveness, he often portrayed characters fighting for integrity within challenging systems. He passed away on January 4, 2021, at the age of 83 after a battle with cancer. His portrayal of Alvarez stands as a significant part of the socially conscious television legacy he left behind. Dennis Berkeley played Sonny Crockett in Hill Street Blues at the age of 37. Unrelated to the character of the same name in Miami, Vice Berkeley's Crockett was a rough-edged, blue-collar man caught up in a chaotic situation at the police station. With his towering frame and booming voice, Berkeley portrayed Crockett as both an imposing presence and a source of crude humor. Though a one-off role, his performance added a layer of gritty realism to the show's portrayal of the working class, enriching the emotional texture of a series known for its ensemble depth. Dennis Berkeley was a versatile actor who appeared in both comedies and dramas. With his distinctive Southern drawl and imposing stature, he was often cast as truck drivers, race car enthusiasts, or bar regulars. He also lent his voice to numerous animated characters in shows such as King of the Hill, My Name is Earl, and The Dukes of Hazzard. Berkeley passed away on July 14, 2013 in Los Angeles from a heart attack at the age of 67. His portrayal of the everyday man, paired with his unmistakable voice, left a memorable mark on American television and film. A.I. Ruscio played Sosa in Hill Street Blues at the age of 58. Sosa was a minor character connected to organized crime in the neighborhood, operating in the shadows and blurring the line between community and criminal activity. Although his role was brief, Ruscio brought authenticity and depth to the character, portraying Sosa as a seasoned man who had witnessed and endured many hardships, knowing when to speak up and when to stay silent in order to survive. The character of Sosa added richness and realism to the world of Hill Street Blues, reflecting the complex realities of urban life and the intricate relationship between residents and organized crime. A.I. Ruscio was a veteran actor with a career spanning over 50 years on stage and screen. He appeared in a wide range of notable films and TV shows, such as The Godfather Part 3, Seinfeld, NYPD Blue, and Life Goes On. Known for his versatility and dedication to the craft, Ruscio made a profound impact on the arts. He passed away on November 12, 2013, at the age of 89. The official cause of death was not publicly disclosed. He was married to actress Kate Williamson and remained active in both performing and arts education during his later years, leaving behind a respected legacy in theater and film. If you love behind-the-scenes stories and deep, memorable characters like those in Hill Street Blues, please like this video and share it with your friends and fellow fans of classic shows and great actors. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss any of our videos. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey.